Freedom Training Lab here. How a quick video on how to put the Sky Intern, the software, on a chart. How to put the software on a chart. So right now we have a clean chart. There's nothing on here. You can tell by looking in the top right hand side. There's nothing. There's no software. There's nothing running currently. So what you want to do is you want to come down here to the navigator portion of the screen. If for some reason it is missing, like this, then you simply come up here to this little navigator, the folder with a star on it, click it, and there it goes. It shows up here. And typically the expert advisors are towards the bottom if you have a lot of other things that are kind of opened up. All you do is scroll to the bottom. So the easiest way to do this is to double click on it. You can either double click and it'll show up, or you can click and drag, hold and drag. But double click is the primary way to do it. It's going to open up the settings screen. So every time you do that, it's going to come up with the Sky Intern's defaults. There's no email address in here, and your settings are just, this is all basic. This goes back to the defaults. And then you're going to have a lot of fields in here that are required to read those emails. There are certain things in these fields that it must be typed in there to be able to read your signals. Now, hopefully what you would have done or could have done or should have done is that you come over here and you click load, and you select your defaults or whatever you had saved your defaults. In this instance, if I click on load, it's going to load all my information in there, and it's going to have my email address. Now this email address must be the email address that you use to purchase the software. If for some reason you had not set up or saved your defaults, you're going to have to hand type that information in there, as well as hand type all the information in your signal configurations portion. And it's vitally important that is typed up correctly. Please contact support if you are not sure what needs to go in there. But more importantly, it is super important that even if you put it like an extra space, if you miss a letter, it will not read the entire email. So we may have a preset file that we could give to you that, depending on your signal provider, we may have one that's already built for that. So contact us and we can send it to you so that there's no mistakes. All right. So that is a quick video on how to apply Sky Intern to a chart and to load your preset file in here. Once you click OK, it'll log in as such, and you are done.